welcome to the stage your host for the evening, the incredibly funny Jeremy, Beth, Michael!
You guys, I live in LA now. I'm from San Francisco. Anybody like LA or you guys all hate it? This is not my target audience, I can tell already. I lived in San Francisco, and one night I was driving around for about 2 hours. I couldn't find any parking, and I said, fuck it, and I just drove straight to LA. It took me about 9 hours, but now I'm there. So, what I noticed the difference between San Francisco and LA is the bums are just different. Like in San Francisco, they are dirty, they smell like patchouli and bong water. But in LA, they are the most fit people on the planet. They don't work for food there, they work for a spray tan and vitamin water. It's very weird. Probably the second week I was there, maybe the third week, I was driving around and I did get carjacked. This is a true story, so I want to hear some sympathy from you, so thank you. I did get carjacked, but here's the funny part, the guy couldn't drive a stick. I called 911, I'm like, hey, I've just been carjacked, you might be able to catch the guy, he's pushing my car west on Sunset. So have a good time with that. I like LA a lot. I'm becoming more narcissistic just like the bums, but I have been dating. Just to let you know, my self-esteem is through the fucking roof, everybody. Dating in LA, good times. Love it. I was dating this one guy, he's like, Jeremy, you know what? I want to get you a special present. What kinds of things do you like? And I said, well, I love toiletries. I really was expecting a plunger and a book of matches. Sucks. One guy I was dating brought over a half-used bottle of lube. Now, here's the thing, guys. I don't know if he was expecting any dryness. What a Romeo, first of all. Cheap son of a bitch. Another guy I dated had balls so big that I could do Pilates on him. I swear to God, you guys, my core could crack some fucking walnuts. Just a little example for you. Like I said, just moving from LA to San Francisco was the biggest pain in the ass. Are you guys with me on this? Like moving, I read in psychology today that moving is like the top 3 most stressful thing. Like the first stressful thing is me having a guy's name. My name is Jeremy. It's kind of just weird. People think my parents wanted a boy. They didn't. I don't have a penis. They just smoked a lot of pot. Second thing would be this guy staring at me blankly. Thank you. And looking at my vagina. Thank you. What a dick. It is, I know, and dripping. No, really? Why? So wrong. Okay, let's get back to the funny, shall we? No. So I decided to play a little game with the guys that help pack my stuff. You guys can do it too. It's called Let's Fuck with the Movers. Okay? And here's how you play. When you start to label your boxes, that's right, you put just a little too much personal information on the box. Such a fun game. Like, my first box is always George Foreman Grill / nipple tassels. Second box, maybe Koran, anal beads, Diary of Anne Frank. Speaking of Anne Frank, what a crybaby. Am I right, people? I'm a Jew, I can say it, shalom. And then the mover has to ask me, he's like, hey lady, where do you want me to put this box? And I'm like, well, what's on it? He says self-esteem and dignity. I told him that box was empty, goddammit. Living in LA too, I have to be in shape for the men's. Do you guys agree? I mean, I look pretty good for 90, right? Pretty good? Thanks for that cheap applause, you fuckers. So, I got got a trainer. This guy is so crazy. His name is Law. And he's like, do you want to sign up for law school? I'm all, well, yes, I do. So now when people call me and ask me what I'm doing, I'm getting my PhD in law, bitches. But he is the most positive person I've ever met in my life. I go there at like 9 in the morning and he's like this. He's all, be the best, Jeremy, be the best. Come on, legend, come on, legend. He actually does this. Picture perfect when I'm doing a sit-up. How gay is that? He also doesn't call our training sessions training session. He calls it innovation sessions. Is that lame or what? So I said, why not call it renovate? The foundation's here. It's just the outside that's all jacked up. Am I right, people? I have lost 9 inches. That's pretty good, right? Woohoo! Thanks. That's a pretty big penis to lose, right? Do you guys watch A&E at all? Like Intervention? I love that show. When I'm feeling really depressed, I put on that show and watch some freak going into a K-hole, and then I feel a lot better about my life. But the other show I love is Hoarders. Are you guys fans of this show? I fucking love this show. Here's my question about Hoarders. Why do they collect so much stuff that sucks? Like, it's never anything good. Like, they'll have buckets of thimbles and, like, balls of yarn and vats of bacon bits. Like, in case there's some baked potato emergency that's gonna happen. Like, if I'm a hoarder, I'm gonna collect stuff that matters. Like, maybe have, like, 1 billion stripper poles and my house filled with honey-baked hams.